Hey guys, get you brought out a little bit. There we go. So there she is. It's my wife's old truck. Now I got a plow on it. This is the thing I've been waiting for all winter long, to get this thing done. I bought this plow off a buddy of mine. He got a new one. It was actually on an F1 or F350, and we had to make it work on this because the frame is completely different. So I helped him, came down there. He lives about 100 miles away. And I kind of helped him with fabbing this part up. There's a big piece of square stock or rectangle stock that's in here, welded to this. We had this stuff professionally welded by a professional welder. So this plate is permanently mounted on the old mounting bracket. And then down here, it's just welded on there. And then my buddy made this cup that kind of fits up in there and is bolted in right here with these two bolts. So this way, everything just unbolts from here. And should this truck, transmission, engine, whatever gives up on it, I can just get another one of this same style and bolt it right up. It's not done, of course, but it's all working. I've been using it, and the thing just works like a dream. Yes, it's all rusty. I'm gonna fix that when the weather gets better. I'm gonna, get the rust off and repaint and all that stuff. So actually, I'm gonna use that Rust-Oleum paint on by brush stuff. The blade itself is a 7.5 foot blade, so it's big. It's a big blade. Belongs on a bigger truck, but it does work on here pretty darn well. That plastic piece is busted up, but I've got a new, he gave me a new one over here. I put over here, but again, when the weather gets nicer, we'll put that on. Plus I have to fix some holes in it yet, and then put that plastic piece on. And we got had to put a new motor on it, so that was about $100. Lights work. This one's been replaced a while back. Now, again, when the weather gets nicer, I'll have to, I'm actually thinking of cutting the bumper in thirds or so. It's got a remote oil filter, and I got to protect that. So I got to put something here. Thinking about cutting the bumper, and then all the cooling stuff is under here. So I'm gonna have to put a plate. Probably just unbolt these bolts and put a plate in there. It's a Meyer diamond. This was a really expensive blade in its day, and it's got the back drag blade. This, when it's up, it'll swing around and then go back when you're dragging it backwards. This is you have to buy this separate. So this was a bought-in piece to put on here. The truck itself runs like a dream, and I had to put this in the back. It's about a 500 pound, it was 600, but I stripped a lot of stuff off of it, so it's probably about 500 pound now. Old transformer I got from work. Didn't work anymore. Well, it was working, it just hummed really, really loud, so they replaced it. And I said, hey, can I take that home? And they let me. I don't know how much copper's in there or anything, but You know, I'm sure I could get a pretty penny for it. So we're gonna attempt to, not attempt, we're gonna go plow. I've been plowing this thing and it works great. So down here, it's the push pad, just basic up, down, left, right, blah, blah, blah. You know, unfortunately, I did lose my fan. It was about 40 below the other day and I had to plow at the driveway, and she was squealing and then gave it up. But it does work on high, but I can't have it doing that. So it's cold in here right now because that plow takes a lot of energy. So I got a holder up here. I'm gonna attempt to put you in. We're gonna try this. All right. Now I know you can't see a whole lot. You're about at my eye level, so I'm gonna put my glove back on. Actually, it's easier to run the push pad if I leave it off. All right, we're up now. So off to the left here, I'm going to attempt to push it all over to the left for a little ways. Go down the driveway a little bit and it's kind of cleared out. It's not as bad. It's just up here at the tree line it always gets bad. And then down at the end there's some too. So I'm going to do that. Go down. Gotta kind of go slow, but through sometimes you just really gotta give her hell. You're gonna wobble a bit, and it is rough. I'm actually going down in the ditch a little bit here. I gotta be careful because if I get too far down the ditch, then I'm gonna get stuck. I don't want to get stuck. All right, I'm gonna start lifting up. Doesn't really lift it high enough. That back blade still kind of drags. I'm gonna straighten it out. There. Now the back drag blade's not dragging around. See, most of the driveway, and it's about 30 degrees right now, but the wind is really blowing, and with that, it makes it feel like, I think it's at 18. So, but with the sun getting high in the sky right now, this time of year, it does melt. Amazingly. Now here I'm just gonna, probably hard for you guys to tell, but it's drifted in down here. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. I can go across the road with it, which I have been doing, or yeah, that's probably what I'll do. again. Because if I go too far, you guys probably can't tell, but I'm leaned big time into the ditch here. So we're going to turn around. Try and straighten you out here. All right. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to come down here in a little bit and finish off this end. But for now, for camera purposes, I'm going to try and get this one side further in the ditch. I'm going to lift up on it a little bit. But it's dangerous. This side's a lot steeper than the other side. Got to go slow, but sometimes you got to give her the snot. I think this from here on is okay. Actually, I'm gonna. There. Well, that shouldn't have left too bad a pile sitting there. See, this side I got pretty good down in there. You wanted that pile on the sides as low as possible, for the wind just blows the snow around it. And the flags, you'll see I put up flags. That's sometimes you can't tell where the hell the driveway is around here, so I put up flags and markers. See, I got that side pretty good on down there. I can't remember. I think I got to do this side again. I'll back up a little bit. I put it down, but right now it's sitting on the back drag blade, so I got to move forward and then it falls on the front. And I want to lift it up just a little bit, so it's not trying to grade the driveway. You know, I want to plow the snow, not grade the driveway. Oh boy. Ee doggy. Alright, take out the holder here. As you can see, well, maybe you can't, I don't know, but a lot of drifting going on. We had some hellacious winds come through here and drifted in even along my plow piles. So I got to clean all that up today. But keep the heat in what I got anyway. So that's it, guys. That's what I've been waiting for. This thing, I'm telling you, is a lifesaver. We had a storm a couple weekends ago I'd have been out there for 2 days doing it the old way I used to do it with the tractor, you know, pushing stuff up with the tractor and then blowing with the Cub Cadet and stuff. It would have taken me 2 days. Took me 3 hours, you know, because I had to blow out the sidewalk in front of the house and stuff, and then plowing altogether took 3 hours. So I mean, in fact, I think I'm going to name the plow Savior. The wife has already named the truck Lola, so that's already got a name. So, and then I'll have to fix, the weather gets nicer, I'll have to fix up here. Just put some angle iron up here or something. It's good old Minnesota, you know. This guy lived in the suburbs, and this state really loves its salt, so it just rots everything away. It's still plenty good, don't get me wrong. It just needs a little help right now, but I got a really good deal. I think altogether, because I had to buy the metal, pay the guy to weld, bolts, motor, you know, electric motor, fluid change, some other stuff involved. Altogether, I'm in it for somewhere between $800 and $900. So not bad, not bad. Around here, plow trucks are really expensive. I mean, even for one older than this in worse shape with a crappier type plow on it, it's going to be, you know, $2,000 or more. So I think I did pretty good, and this thing works like a dream. I mean, it really works nice considering it's just a 150. Just beautiful. And yeah, this, you know, that's what Minnesota does. It rots everything. Yep. So yeah, that's it, guys. My new toy. Anyway, leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. And hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. All that good stuff. Alright guys, we'll see ya. Bye.